guys, B-Man here. Welcome to today's stream. Now it's a different one today, and I know guys, I'm probably not going to have much viewers right now, as this was not even scheduled or anything, and I'm just throwing this out there randomly going live. But with that said, I'm doing it because I'm working on this build, and I thought that I want to just put my mind process out to everyone that's interested in this and what I'm going to be building, without having to actually put it into a video, trying to make people watch a video that wouldn't be interested in it. So for that aspect, I wanted to just get it out there in a stream and go over what my mindset is for how I'm going to build this and why I'm building it. And because of my love of video, people were focused on, when I showed this build idea, people were too stuck on the fact that I'm using this gun and this isn't the perfect build for this gun and everything, which was not the purpose of the video. The gun is just the gun I'm using at the moment, but the build idea will buff absolutely any gun you're running. So when I'm mobbing, I'll be using the Thunder Cage because it's a better mobbing gun, but the build also buffs that and everything. So I wanted to go live and work on this a bit more, but also go over and show some of that stuff during this gameplay for those people that are interested in that, without having to edit it into a 5-minute video and say use this build, because this build isn't a complete build yet. I'm still working on it, and I just want to get it out there because some people, by the time I finish this build, other people might have invested all their time into something completely different, and then they will not want to use this build because they've already put too much time into something else. Whereas if I introduce the build idea early, then other people that like the idea will be able to build towards this, and then when I come up with the full build, they'll be able to use it because they won't have invested all their time into something completely different. And on that, other people that maybe you've got all the items, maybe you're somebody that's gone and ground out heaps and you have the perfect guns, and you can actually put this build to test for me with the better guns, and then you can come back and tell me, hey, use this with this build because it'll be super overpowered with that. Because the whole idea of this build here is, I actually just seen these and I thought I'd add these into it too, because these are also going to add even more firepower attack when you're low health. But how this build's going to work, guys, is mainly with this thing here, with this boosting the firearm attack of any weapon you choose to use, any weapon for whatever situation is, you're boosting the firearm attack. Now that's percentage. Now the bigger, higher firearm attack a gun has, the more of a boost you're going to give it. So in my mind, I think this is the only Descendant that could give that much of a boost based to a gun that could stack with other buffs that other characters could give me, like crit. So I could be with an Enzo and get all the crit damages, so I don't need to build for crit chance, and still have crit chance, so I can build for crit, but I'm also getting a massive base damage buffed as well. And I've built this so, as you see, duration is 9 seconds and cooldown is 8.8, so I can pretty much have this active all the time. And the cool thing about this is you can keep this active while you have mental focus on your gun, and you can activate it during having mental focus and not lose the stacks, which is, so once I get the guns built up a bit more and a lot more, they will become a lot, it will shine a lot more. But at this stage of, for me, I don't have all the weapons leveled right up, because that in itself is a long grind in this game. Some people might have that time and have all that done up, but for me, I don't have enough time invested yet. Like, I've got a lot of time into it, but gosh, this game's so grindy for every single gun. So I've got lots of crystallization catalysts, but I need to, because they're easy to craft, but I need to regrind this gun. I only just got this gun, and now I have to go and and I took it up to level 40, which takes ages, and then I added a crystallization catalyst onto it. I've got a whole heap more, but the long part of it is I have to go take it to level 40 every time I add one. So it's like, so that side of things, to get this to its true potential, is going to be interesting. But see, I can shoot mental focus, and while the stacks are stacking up, I can add in my overpower to buff the gun, and it doesn't lose the stacks of mental focus. So when I've got enough catalysts in this gun, and I build this gun up to have full on like 200 rounds in the clip, I'll be running on the last like 60 bullets will be 50% buff from my skill plus 150% buff from mental focus. I'm just from those two things alone, I'm getting a 200 buff. Like, it's getting crazy. So that's just those two, let alone all these other buffs. So adding this in, adding the crit, and adding other things, and, you know, adding this for this. See, because I can't get everything into this gun build yet. Now, this is only the idea for this one gun, which has got actually low firearm attack. So Lepic's ability isn't actually giving this gun as much boost as it would something with a high firearm attack. So Greg's state. Now this, again, this might become a really OP gun to run with this idea as well, because Greg's the unique ability on this, when you power this up, see, I'm only at level 0, so I can't put this full to test yet. Maybe someone's got this full level and a Lepic, and they can go and run this idea and come and let me know on a video idea or something. But all with this thing, how this scales is additional firearm damage. These all scale off your firearm damage. So with Lepic giving you an extra 50% firearm damage, you're just going to make every single one of these bombardments extra 50% stronger. So when everything's scaling off that, so that's why I'm saying this is potentially, the fact that this build keeps it active full time, all time, will just take things up through the roof. Like this thing here is awesome, because now I can just run it all the time with buffed. So we'll go in, so we'll bring in a something to shoot it. So we get, what, 77? Once it's burning, we get 82. Wait, let's do a headshot. 83 to the head when it's burning. Crap. 87. Right? Now we activate our... and we're getting in the 100. So we instantly got an extra 20,000 damage just like that. 111. And then if we're running this out, we're now critting for 130. And stuff. And if I increase the bullets in this gun, so we, instead of having all this stuff, I had it something else, but we'll take this out, Now we do it like this. Now this is still weak because we haven't got the gun fully stacked out. But look, we can do this, hitting for these, and then we can stack that, keep our stacks, and keep it buffed. And whenever our skill runs out, we can keep it buffed. So we're hitting way more. And we keep a big buff. Now we're hitting for the 150s. And that's just to the chest. So potentially, once we get a fully built gun that can actually use everything right with this extra buff, this could potentially be really crazy. So like Greg's with it, how it has that explosive thing. So this does 31 and the explosions do 13, right? And the fire does 1-3. But if we activate that, do 33. Wait for an explosion. Explosion does 16. And the fire damage is doing 1.6. So everything's scaling up off that as well. So once you have a way fully set up Greg that's going to do stuff, when you activate this ability, it's just going to make this power up way faster and do way more damage. And all of those big explosions, because once you have this going hard with doing 7 explosions all the time, and it's way gruntier because you got this on it, you know. So, and then also on top of that, if you're in a team with other teams, you have the ability to buff yourself even more by Enzo or something buffing your crit rate, and then you're really hitting crits, which also doing bigger damage because you can build the guns for crit and then team up with an Enzo that's going to give you the crit, because what this is not giving you the base crit, this is giving you the other stuff that buffs your crit. So then when you hit a crit, you hit even harder. So if you're running this and you're getting crits, you're hitting even harder crits than someone else running crits. And it doesn't cost much MP, so you can pretty much just keep running it. Doesn't lose the stacks when you activate it. And the only thing that downfall for it is the you're losing the 20% buff to your blast attack. Like, I could still use this attack and I think it will still hit for a decent, but it's not going to be the boss killing thing for this. But you don't need to rely on that because you're doing all your damage through your gun in this case. So this isn't going to hit for 4 million and stuff when it crits, and we're not built this to crit, so that's weak. But as I said, we've got this so we can get millions out of the gun and a few shots of the gun. Hitting for 100,000 each, 10 shots, and that's 10 bullets is a million. So we're pretty much still hitting our millions, but we're just doing it with a gun build instead by buffing our gun. So instead of relying on the blast to do it, we're doing it with this. And I mean, we're getting millions for every 10 of these 100,000s is millions. And those are level 100s too. That'll be interesting. And this gun's not even optimized or anything. See, I don't have fire attack on here. I'll ultimately want fire attack on here. I want damage versus Colossus and stuff like that. So that alone isn't done. Nothing on this is really optimized at all at this stage. So I mean, it's just the build side of it's just the idea stage, and I want to, and now it's about throwing the idea out to other people too, and hopefully in the comment section you guys will be able to help me out and give me some feedback on what you guys reckon with this, because this can also do explosive attacks, so it might be possible to do some sort of explosive build with it too. But I'd say Glay will be better than for that because of ammo problems. But firearm attack for using the LMGs and stuff like that, it seems to be really good with that. Now, you don't have to build for skill power at all for this build, so this is more about duration and skill cooldowns, and then lots of health for survivability. But we've got extra health because we're actually running this set here, and when we're at below 50% health, we get a buff to our firepower attack. So this is actually helping us do even more damage with our gun when we're at lower health. And all our skill powers are kind of irrelevant, so we don't even have to worry about a reactor. All you're going for your reactor is maybe skill cost and duration, because you're doing a gun build. You're not worried about your skills. Now, where was I on these grinds? We've got that. We've got that. I need this and this, so I need that and that to get a second one of this to be able to keep boosting this. And what else was I wanting to... This. I was working on this, so I need some of these, but this is going to be a problem. I just hate RNG is the hard part about this thing. You can do the missions over and over again, and because of the RNG, you just won't get it. I think 29's got a decent percentage too. I think that's got 32% chance to get the Greg thing that we need. Let me have a look. Is it 29 or 39? Greg reverse polymer sanction blueprint. 38%. The polymer blueprint is the one I want to. So that's got a 38% chance to get it. We should be able to do that. We're going to go through with Lepic and show off this how we're doing the gun build. So we're going to go through a mission. I wouldn't recommend doing missions with Lepic and that. I'd recommend just using Bunny, obviously. Bunny's the best one. Use the best tool for the job. But just for the hell of it, while we're working on Lepic, I'm just going to run through, see how he does. So we will be using the Thunder Cage for this. Coming around to that. Now this is only on normal because that's all I have to do to get this blueprint. It's in the normal. That's the other downside to this game sometimes, because you're doing your builds up and we're trying to get for endgame and stuff, but we're forced to go into pre-game to get the stuff for endgame. So we're after run through this. Probably should have used Bunny for this though, being that it's medium. Why did it start with no ammo? It's just different.
Hey, Descendant.
Oh, there we go.
The reason the excavation team couldn't reach here is because the Volgas started digging here first. And Ace told me that they brought the Magisters here, the ones who didn't escape, and forced them to war. That's why according to an Ace, the Magisters who were brought here for forced labor might have found some information, but they couldn't have solved the code.
Now while I'm at it, I've got to work on this Lepic glitch apparently. Apparently there's a glitch for this. Someone mentioned that if you cancel the animation with a grapple and you time it right, apparently you might get infinite Lepic cannon. So we'll be testing it whenever we get the opportunity. Plasma batteries. We need those. Those are easy.
I've analyzed the data we obtained from the Endgame. Most frequently mentioned words are seal, red sphere shell component, and conflict. This is the shell analysis data. The shell is composed of a similar material to the links surrounding the Ironheart. Combining all of the data, I believe we can conclude that the ancestors inserted the Ironheart into the red sphere.
Lol. And it's not going off for very long. I was through on that. These are annoying, to be honest with you. That's not staying thing for very long. That's literally just flashing. What the fuck?
This is connected to the civil war that broke out in Vespers. Perhaps the ancestors sealed the Ironheart inside.
Oh no, what is this?
Because they felt that a single ball couldn't.
Those are weird. They seem to have a longer reach than their visual.
But the important thing is that the sealing was It's right. The coordinates of the pulse from the Iron Heart are unchanged.
Man. I hope that they in the future they update some way to better farm without having to farm in normal mode. They should have us an option to change this, to do this on hard mode and have a even better rate for the item that we want to. Maybe get double the rewards. We do it on hard. If we done this on hard, we should have got double Morphus instead of just one, guaranteed. Something like that. This is the side to the leveling of guns, to the gun side that takes so long, is the leveling of them.
Raina and I discovered a weird area of sound. It's filled with way too much noise, so we're not sure about it, but we're going there anyway.
All right, Nina. We're also trying to gather as much data as possible. Keep up the good work. Descendant, the equipment in the center is compressing the data from the ancestral decryption rate 65%. Compressed data 40%. Unread data from whichever you first.
Man, I hope I get it out of this one. These missions are too early game for me. I have to repeat over and over again with these builds. Tip number 1. Do all of these missions, farm all these stuff early game while you're still weak and still challenging to make it a bit more interesting for you. This is where Bunny just makes us so much faster. You don't have to individually shoot everything for missions. Valby Farm still good for Cupia? Yes, it's crazy good still. Still getting like 200,000 every 3 minutes of gold and 10,000 to 12,000 Cupia. I'll go show you now. I'll go do it. So here, we'll go show you. Welcome to the stream. Everybody go and check your mailbox too, because I randomly yesterday got a whole heap of double XP and gold stuff. Well, not double, but whatever it is. Here, oh, your mail, and I got this yesterday randomly, and it had all these rewards on it. So I've currently got double XP stuff active because yesterday it just come from here. Greetings, Descendants. We're sending a surprise rewards to your mailbox for our first update. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. So, Valby, apply. Okay, what are we running? Cupia, gold drop rate increase modifier, item acquisition distance, and we're going skill duration up. And we got this setting here, supply moisture. Don't even need that, but that's just helping with the crit rate, so it's helpful, I guess. And that's what we're going to be using for the farm. Do you think you should focus on unlocking all ultimate weapons or just max out one, then move on to the next? Max out the earlier ones, because how that would work is you can't even start crafting them until you get to a certain mastery rank. So a lot of the ultimate weapons require you to be mastery rank level 15, etc., to be able to even start working on. And for that reason, the ones that don't, like Greg's Resolve and Thunder Cage, that's because they're actually, their grinds to unlock them is all in normal modes and stuff like that early game. Go and grind those out early game, because if you wait like I did and you try, and now I have to go do them in late game, they're kind of a boring grind because nothing challenges you. You don't even get damage. You're just walking through. I could stand still on those missions and leave things to attack me and they won't kill me. That's why I say do these ones earlier, and then when you get later on, come in and do these ones, because these ones are different story, right? These ones aren't on easy mode and they're different. So as you get higher into these ones, then you're going to have more harder trouble, because you're going to have to kill hard bosses. They're all on hard, and there's nothing in normal mode for them to be able to obtain the items for these. So farm earlier, focus on these ones, because these are still just as powerful. This is apparently it looks like, and I've seen a couple of videos on this gun, but the videos I seen were with Glay. But I don't know whether that's going to be different with how I build it, because how I build it, it might actually be even more powerful, because we'll chuck an extra 50% buff on top of it. So it could be potentially be even more powerful with this Lepic gun build. So go along and get this, because it's all early game content to get it, but I regret not getting it earlier. Now I've got to go and put hours into the boring part, into a boring grind, instead of doing it back when I was doing all of that content and grinding it then, and then it would have been an enjoyable grind. So go and do those. They're still very good guns. As you see, I'm using the Thunder Cage right now, still currently. So all the ultimate weapons are worth grinding out. Grind them out when they're early, as soon as they come available and stuff. I don't normally come here on public, ever. I always swap this to private when I come and do this, guys. Yeah, I don't know what that dude's up to. I'm just going to do that because that's what I always do. I don't do any of that sort of stuff on public, because that dude might want to actually do that mission and stuff like that. So when you're doing all of those farming type of things, there's sort of exploit things. It's not really an exploit. The devs know about this, except this one, and left it in here purposely for us. But I like to just play it safe. Whenever I'm doing something like that, I go private. What I'd like to see is what the sniper rifles and the higher damaging weapons do when you put this buff on them that Lepic can do. Because It's a percentage of their base fire, of their fire attack, right? So if it's something with a higher fire attack, like this here that has explosive attack 116, so when you activate that buff with Lepic, you're doing 50% extra 50% damage on that, which is a massive buff. So if ammo wasn't an issue with Lepic, if we can solve ammo issue with launchers for Lepic, he could potentially be S tier rocket launcher build. Potentially. That's all in ideas, because to be honest with you, it would take a long grind to figure that out, to test it. That'll be later on, I guess, in months' time when I've got stuff ground out. I'll be able to confirm all that stuff. But hey, someone else might be able to confirm it for me. Maybe someone already has rocket launchers built from a Glade build that they have all the stuff, and they can just quickly build up the Lepic build I'm talking about and make it, and then say, hey, yeah, that works, or nah, that don't work. Now, what I found works best with this is just focus on one circle and focus around. Don't widen your thing up. As you see, it's the water gets seems to get more focused on one point, and it's almost like you can stack it, so it can do better damage. But that might just be going on in my mind, and it might not actually be a real thing. But for me, it seems to work. They seem to die a lot faster. So we'll do a 3-minute run of this. We'll see how much gold we get. Probably about 146, then plus about 46, because I'm running the 30% extra at the moment, free. So if you guys go and check your mailbox, and you'll get those free tokens, and then you come and do this now, and while you got those active tokens. So I'm also leveling up my gun here. See, this is half the thing with this game, is just come here and you just start doing circles around this for hours, because you gotta level up your gun. Every time you put a crystallization catalyst on, you then have to spend a couple of hours just doing circles here until your gun hits 40 again, and to put another catalyst in. I've got like 4 catalysts sitting there, but I just haven't been doing donuts here enough to level my gun up. And you don't seem to get much weapon proficiency or anything when you're using your guns against the bosses. So farming the bosses, that's the downside. They should make those intercept bosses give massive XP once they die, when they die, and something like that, to make killing them worth it. For that sort of thing. Okay. So 3 minutes, 6. That wasn't that much for Coopy at that time. And that, now that's way less than I got yesterday. Did they just nerf this? Like legit, that's way less than I was getting yesterday. Wait, let me do a second run. Maybe I just maybe that was just a bad luck run. Did they just nerf this in the update where they just nerfed the launcher glitch? Because yesterday, when I was doing the launcher glitch where you shoot your launcher, and while the bullet's in the air, after reloading you shoot your launcher, and then while the bullet's in the air, I was getting 432 hit crits per bullet off this gun. It was crazy. And then they just patched that. Maybe they've just nerfed this. Hang on, let me have a look. I should be getting 140 plus another 46 gold from this. and about 10 to 12,000 Kupia. If we don't, they nerfed the silent nerfed it, or maybe I didn't read a patch note. What's more important, Catalyst on weapon or Descendant? Depends on your build, eh? Yeah, that's just what it comes down to. It all depends on your build and what you're going for. For me, for what I'm going for right now, because I'm building a gun build with Lepic, ultimately it's going to come down to I'm going to need the best DPS out of my gun, and Lepic is just boosting that DPS, so I want my gun fully stacked, but that's only one part of it, so that alone is not good enough. For this gun build, you don't need any crystallization catalyst in your Lepic. My Lepic has crystallization catalyst from doing the his super cannon build. So my Lepic's already set up to be able to 10-second kill the Dead Bride, but I'm now using that same build and converting to a gun build because I want to try guns. So in that case, I need to catalyze up my guns because I previously haven't needed to build any guns because I've had Lepic to do all the gun damage or the boss damage, and I've been using Bunny for farming. So previously, guns have not been a priority to me. I haven't had to level a gun up at all. So now I'm just having to change to doing guns. And the first gun I'm going to focus on is this here, Enduring Legacy. I also want to try out that Python, but again, I haven't got it yet. This game's just so tediously grindy with doing this stuff. Not hard grinds, it's just long grinds. Repetitive. So it's just a matter of time. Matter of time. Let's see how much we got. I wonder if they did nerf it. They could have. I hope not. Oh, no, 120. Yeah, nah, they didn't nerf it. It's around the same. It's just that, I guess it's give or take a few thousands. But this is the average you're going to get. Around this. This would be up to about 140 on a good run. And this is 10 to 12 on a good run. Still works pretty well. And the weapon proficiency, well, I got 11 on that. That's pretty good. See, it's just a matter of leveling this up. I just got to keep leveling this up so that then I can use my catalysts on it to upgrade it more. Got the catalysts. That's not the problem. Those are easy to get. While we're at it, I want to grind out these. So I want to keep grinding out Greg. Oh, that's right. What was the boss that I have to kill for that? Let's go kill that. Oh, it's just Devour. Common Devour. Okay, let's go destroy that. Let's hope we get Greg from this, though. I think last time I got a crystallization catalyst blueprint, which I don't need. Gun build. Yeah, we'll go gun build. Why not? Not that it matters against this boss. This will be deleted in seconds regardless. I think my Lepic super cannon build one-shots this thing. Just one blast and it's gone. I think even this dude's super weak cannon would one-shot this thing. Oh, this is the highest chance, but it just doesn't give it to me. It gives me this. See? Again, a crystallization catalyst. Bro, I don't need these. The hardest part about this game. And now I gotta go through and do that same boring, easy mission because I can't do it on hard for this item to, for a 32% chance item drop to get that. And it's the highest drop, but I've done this like 6 times and I keep getting everything but the most highest percentage drop item there you can get. It's the most frustrating part about this game. I hate RNG. This is the reason why I haven't got a perfect regs thing and all those perfect weapons to have the perfect weapon build yet. But it's more about this Descendant build. So for this, see, I've got wasted catalyst that I'm not using in this because it's from my bossing build. So this is the bossing build, that 10-second kill bossing build in that. And we've got it set up for this, right? But then I've just reused that same thing and now I'm able to also do it with this. So I'm able to, on the same build, we're able to do the bossing and all the big just destroy bossing, but we can swap to also using our gun builds. And we could also, if we wanted to play around with it, swap to infinite super weapon, but that's kind of weak compared to these other ones. So we've got this one, and this one's mainly just focusing on health, cooldowns, and durations. Don't have to worry about skill power or anything like that because it's not using your skills or the power. Your skill power doesn't affect this buff amount, that 52% that it buffs. So that's why you don't have to worry about skill power. I've got a bit of fire there because that helps with burn, but I don't know whether it's really helping with burn. Actually, it won't. I need to get rid of that. I can optimize this even further. Okay, I just clued. No, that's not helping my burn. I'll get rid of that because my burn doesn't come off my skill. It's coming off my gun. So now I've got even more room to move with this. So now we could do even more health. I think I'll go with more health. Because then that gives me more firepower. So we want way more health. Insufficient. Sufficient. How much do we need? 8. Okay. Health. We need more health. Because how our external components ability works is when we're below 50% health, the ratio of max health to HP lost is our buff. So the more bigger health we have, the bigger buff we get when we're below 50% health. So instead of having that, we're just going to buff our gun even more by having health. Okay, so we want to chuck 2 more into this. So now we'll be doing even more damage, and that's like when we initiate a boss fight, you just stand in the lava while it's spawning and like the dead bride to be able to bring your health down first for that quick buff.
Modules will make you stronger.
40% extra health. Now we're getting there. We'll increase this. 2 million. Woo! They're getting costly. 2 million. I gotta increase that. I'm gonna have to go. They just want me to go and farm Velby, eh? I need to use the Velby farm not only for the gold and the Cupia, but also to level up my weapon. So I just gotta grind that out. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, because I gotta bring this up to level 40 to add the catalyst to that too. This build's coming together now. I could catalyze that and then boost health up through the roof even more, and then that would bring in even more firepower from this. Firearm attacking proportionally to ratio of max MP or HP to HP lost. So the bigger the ratio, the more firepower I get. Let me go put this to test. I don't think it'll instant kill this, but it should do pretty close. He's going to end up putting his blimmin' things out, but that won't be a problem because we can delete those. So we got good gun build. That's the other good side of this, is even if they go into the immunity state, it doesn't really matter because you just got an infinite good strong gun build. So it doesn't matter for that burst of, oh, I can only do a certain amount of damage and then I can't do damage anymore. I can do same amount of damage at any point all the time. It's awesome. Yes, hurt me. Give me more power. Oops, I'm forgetting to use my ability to buff myself. And we hit the immunity. So as I bring this gun up even more, we'll be able to get him before the immunity state. But this just deletes these, so he doesn't. It's not really a problem that he goes into immunity. And Lepic's so awesome because of his invincibility states. Ammo. I knew it was going to happen. I ran out of ammo and just I knew that was going to happen. That just pisses you off, eh? He always does that to me sometimes. Oh, I'm stuck in this. Bro, it spawned on me. I can't move. That's so stupid. I was glitched out there. Where's this other one? Oh, there. I got no ammo. Yeah. I find the other one better than this, to be honest. See, I don't find mental focus to be that awesome because it has such a... It's like a turbo compared to a supercharger. The power's not always there. You got to wind it up. You got to build it up. And they need to fix that so we can actually make changes between versing the boss. So I should be able to now go and make changes, but I can't. Now that was slow. Yesterday I was killing that in 1 minute 40. But that's because of that 1 mil smidgen. He just regenerates all his health right before. He's the most annoying boss because of that. If you don't DPS him right before he heals, he re-heals. Now, I've been finding that this is more effective for me. Weirdly enough. And can I get this in there? That's it up. Only because if my gun's not fully maxed, leveled right out. Once I've got heaps of catalysts on my gun, then I'll be able to run mental focus. But at this point, I can't make the most use out of the last end of the clip. So for that reason, I'm finding that the big fire rate boost at the start, that's always there like a supercharger on your engine compared to having to build it up and build up your boost like in a turboed car. I'm finding it's better. So as soon as he starts burning, I've just got better damage straight from the start. Okay, so that one, in that aspect, this build here, see, I had a different build last night. I've been changing it too much. I hate how he stands over it and makes him immune. I was doing way more. I was doing 70s last night. I'm doing 39s and stuff. For these. And ammo. Lol. This boss can be some of the most annoying boss sometimes if you can't focus on him properly. Because of that regen. Look, he's going to regen again now. I was like mucked around with no ammo for too long. This isn't the build for him. I gotta get rid of that massive clip and put in damage instead. Because this is not doing the right high enough damage now. Yep, immune. Man, these things need to piss off. Yeah, I'm not doing near. I gotta figure out what build I had last night. They're changing too much around. I was doing 79 crits to this. Now I'm doing 44s. Hang on. Something's way off. My damage output's just dropped off big time here. Is Bunny Cave still best for XP gain? I mean, no. It depends on your Descendant. If you're using an XP gain on what? If you're trying to just XP gain up levels, I don't think Bunny Cave is. Just put the gun onto Valby and do the Valby farm. That's not right for what we need. I need to take that off. I hate that they made it so we can't change shit when we're here. It's so annoying. It's so stupid. I just want to make one change and then say restart so I don't have to take 10 minutes going through loading screens. Stupid that I have to come back here just to make one change. Oh, rifling. Bro, why can't I quit that? I just took a 16 out. What? Oh, did I was it a 15? I don't think I need that. That's only adding, how much is that adding? 32%. These are adding more than 32% after 32 bullets. But the problem is, it's after 32 bullets. This one's as soon as they start burning, but that's only 26%. So that's a flat 32%. That's going to be better for there. We chuck 2 into here. Will be good for that. Reload time. We need a 2. We need a 4. Critical hit damage, why not? Extra 6% damage. For 477 DPS, this might be a better build for this low level until we level it up more. This still won't destroy it before he goes into regen, I don't think, though. But we'll see. It might. Enduring Legacy will be my next build. Yeah, it's such a heavy grind to try and do it, though. And just to build the thing is so... I hate RNG. I haven't even got it stacked up on for the ultimate weapon stuff either. Oh, look at that. That's melting him way more. Oh yeah, this is melting him way more. This is hard to devour, eh? Yeah, because he'd be dead by now if it was easy. Oh, why did he go into immunity so fast? 40 seconds in and he's in immunity. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. Bro, that's not cool. Give me ammo. Bro, he's on immunity, building up health, and I have to run down to here to get ammo. Fuck this game sometimes, man. Bro. Back up. Oh, what's going on there? I just got mauled by 50 of these small things. And out of ammo again, bro. That's the problem with this boss. You have to focus on him too much. You don't have time to focus on the ads. To get your ammo. Yeah, we just need to build this gun up more. It's got the damage once the gun has the output. This boss is just annoying boss to verse. Oh, stop hitting. What's that? Oh, I didn't mean to activate that, but whatever. We'll use it while it's out. That was a mistake. No, I don't have my B. Oh, we do. How many ads does he need? I gotta run out of ammo again, what? Oh no, we didn't this time. So yeah, the gun needs more DPS to be able to delete them in that time. But I mean, if we're not even using our abilities, we probably wouldn't even be able to kill this dude, well, within that much time. Probably take 3 times longer. So it can do it, but the Devourer is a very annoying boss. But the fact that we can kill the Devourer with the guns with it, when we're not even optimized, that's pretty good. I need to do these. I need this, and I need this. That we can get easily. Is that? Oh yeah, that's an Enzo thing. That's easy. That's easy. It's just these things, but they're RNG, and that's the problem. Dead Bride hard. Yeah, 67, but it's only got a 10% chance. That's the hard. This is the side of why I don't have these things done, because it's not a. You could be someone that does that the one try and gets it on your first try, but then you could be someone that's done it 50 times and still not got it. It sucks. And that's only for one item. This is not dropping for me anymore. Like, I got this, I got that, but I just can't get this. I'm almost at the point where I've given up bothering with that thing because I've done the missions too many times, and I was farming Dead Bride and I haven't got this dropped. I've got an activators and all sorts of other stuff. I've got too much of the other stuff that it drops. If we go to 67. During Legacy, it's 10%, 32%, but I don't get it to drop. I get the energy activator to drop, and Ajax and Essimos and other things. I am going to back on our bunny build and go and do that. Let's hope we get the blueprint, what we need anyway. Knowing my luck, we'll get an energy activator, not needing it. $190. Get better than that. 32. I want 2 of these though. Those aren't that bad. 190 is not that bad. We'll go with that.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Forgottens.
Man, my guns feel so weak with Buddy after running Lepic's gun build. Lepic actually has a big effect on this gun, man. Wow, now I'm running Bunny, I'm feeling it. Like, Bunny's useful for this stuff, just running through things, but Lepic's more interactive. Yeah, this gun. I'm hitting for 44s with Lepic and I'm hitting for 15s on Bunny. Then this is heavily, this is the difficulty increased on this mission, yet it's still just walk in a park, walk through it. And this is the grind on this game. They kind of need to make more challenging grinds for your builds as you get your builds thing. The more powerful you get, most of the game becomes so irrelevant. And the only thing that challenges you are those final intercept bosses. Whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I actually pressed the wrong button. Man, this Enduring Legacy is starting to feel nice though. I only just built this yesterday. I only just unlocked the Enduring Legacy yesterday, guys, for this Lepic gun build idea. Up until this Lepic gun build idea, I've been running the tamer because guns haven't really mattered. But now that I'm building a build that's going to be around guns, getting a decent gun matters. Red glow. Man, Enduring Legacy just makes that easy. Wow. This is the first time I've tried this mission with this weapon. Wow. I would have so much trouble with that with my other guns in the past. Now, I'm just melting him so fast, it's not funny. Yo. Crack up. Whoa, he's taking heaps of damage. That's cool. This grind just becomes stupidly easy. Lol. Super sensors, 2 amorphous patterns, frigid burn. There we go. But will we get what we want out of those? We want the Executor Polymer Sanction Blueprint. No, Enduring Legacy. It's 32%. Come on. But chances are we won't get it. What's this? Super sensors. Modifies the effects of frenzied state. Fire. Oh, okay. Glay. I don't have glay yet. Cool. Now we gotta go and kill Dead Bride. Man, Enduring Legacy melts things. That's odd. Man, I regret not building this gun earlier. Wow. And this is only early stages. I've got to get catalysts into this thing yet. I'm impressed with that gun's performance right there. Not gonna lie. Okay, now we gotta swap to Lepic. This one. Gun. Cannon build. Take off that gun for now. Where is my... We will go with this way. Only because I'm gonna just blast this boss. Get it done. Got this build here. I think it's the Dead Bride Hard that I have to destroy. Yeah. Hopefully we get Enduring Legacy from this. Now, if we can hit crits, we can get a good... possibly 16 seconds or something. 10 seconds if we hit crits really well. That's really reliant on hitting all crits when she's in her immobilized state. Then you hit really hard. We'll see. Yep. This is everything. See. Oops, missed. I'm nowhere near close enough to her either. I'm gonna just plonk this big time. I don't know why I didn't get up underneath her. Like, that's what you do. That's why you don't. Watch this. See that, guys? That's what you don't do with this build. You do not do that. I wasn't thinking. That's how you don't use this build. And people doing that is why that build will not be effective for you. Now we'll show you how you do use this build. I was too used to standing where you stand and how you approach it for the gun build. But I forgot we're not running the gun build. So let's go and show you how you do this build, or how you approach her for that build. What you need to aim at is when in that loading screen we're just at, it shows where her weak points are, and those are on just under her knees. She's got those shin points. Those are weak to burst damage. You want to focus on those and target those even when she's in the immobilized state, because you want the damage from your big ball does burst damage, and I believe that if you hit those spots you're going to be doing bigger burst damage because it's weak to burst to those spots. Activate it. Get right up underneath her and shoot those spots on her legs. See how you want to get right up underneath her, and then hopefully you can hit it to get immobilized. And then once you immobilize her, this is how you get way more damage into her. And you're almost 10 second her. If she didn't go into immunity just then, we would have had her like maybe a 16 second kill. But she went into immunity, so it's going to be a little bit longer. But that's how you use this. You don't stand back like you've seen us before. You just get straight in and you just destroy her. Okay? That's how you use that build. Do not do it how I done it the first time. Do it like that, okay? That's what you're aiming for, and that's why you're going for the effective kills with this build, okay? So make sure that when you're doing it, you're getting up under her feet when you're initiating everything, and so you can get enough shots into her legs as she's backing off to immobilize her. And then while she's immobilizing, that's when you're hitting her, doing the really big damage, okay? So Dead Bride, 10 second kills, and 16 under 20 second kills and stuff like that. If you don't hit all perfect crit shots and stuff like that, you might get the 10-second kill, but you can finish it off with your gun like you've seen just then and get close to it. Damn it, I don't want that. I've got 100 of that. They need to make it so that when you're at this point like this, and because I didn't catch the restart, I should be able to now say go to restart or something instead of having to go back to Albion and then come to here. Just some optimizing things that the devs really should have in the game. And we should be able to change our setup and then say restart with a new setup to be able to change and optimize our build. Maybe something wasn't quite doing right and we want to go on something else. We shouldn't have to come back to here to do that. Do you have an Ajax build? Yes, but no, because I don't have an activator on Ajax. So I've got a Ajax build, so Ajax with no activator or catalyst or anything into him, base Ajax can kill hard devour, but not, I haven't invested into him yet. I can show you that build after this if you want. Oh, missed. Damn it. It was a vital shot, because that's what sends her into the mobilization. No. Fucked it all up. Yeah, so... But Ajax, that build's pretty much only good for that one thing, just for killing that, the Devourer, because of their reflect damage. So I've got one that can do that, but yeah. Just casually just shooting the gun in the dead bride. Really doesn't matter how you go about killing her because she's so easy. So you want to hit those shins, that's where you're getting that big burst damage. You hit those shins, okay guys? Aim at the shins. That's her weak spots to this burst damage. Okay, if your bullets don't seem to be doing the big damage that you see mine doing, that might be why, okay? Oh, don't. I need to use this. We're going for this, but I'm never getting it. I'm getting everything but that. Oh, for fuck's sake, see? I'm just not getting the thing I need, and it's the highest chances for it. Well, they say it is, but who knows? Who knows if those chances that they say are even the chances? They could just have those up there and have completely random chances there for what we know. Unless some data miner actually mined it somehow to find out. I don't know if anyone would know. Or you know, they might do it actually offer like time on that mission, and then after doing that mission for 550 hours on that mission, you get this. Let's have a look at my Ajax build for you. Ajax is here. So this is Ajax. Nothing too crazy or anything. If I come to Devourer, I think this is the setup that will kill Devourer. Just that reflect damage, eh? So this is the easiest budget way to kill the Devourer, because he doesn't need any energy activators or anything on this build. No activators, no catalysts, nothing. And it's just a skill pretty much that's going to delete this. So people that want the cheapest devour killing thing, this will be that, but other than that, it's useless for everything else. Yeah, that'll kill the devour for you. Almost faster than Lepic's gun build, to be honest with you. You just want to stack his poison stuff onto your shield and let your shield kill him. And that's without any done damage, so yeah, that does work. Have I played with the Luna? No. I haven't even touched her. Because I'm not playing those battles where I'm not interested in going into the boss fights where I have to play with forced to play with 4 other players. So for me, Luna's not something that's useful for my play. Because she's not useful for if you're solo, she's more buffing other players. Ajax, he's alright. He can kill the Devour. Low cost build if that's what you're after. And there's builds that you can make this reflect damage pretty crazy. But again, I wouldn't recommend building around that reflect damage only because only certain bosses would actually is effective against this poison one because it sits on the shield. I think Dead Bride it can be effective against, but yeah, not really. So if I was actually shooting the thing while making him do the reflect damage, we'd be doing a lot more damage to him, but I wasn't shooting him. Oh, I don't know what those attacks even do, to be honest with you. Have you played... This game reminds me of the game Anthem, if anyone knows. I don't even know that name. So you want him to trigger those. Damn it. And then you want to put this stuff into that. They need a system like Warframe where you can pick other people patterns drops. That would be cool. Come on, Devour, poison shooter. See, it's really reliant on the type of attack that the boss chooses to do and everything. That's why they're doing it. See, he's just not shooting from his shoulders, which means I'm not going to get the damage into him. And he's going to go into immunity. See? I hate this boss. It's so annoying like that. And because I'm not set up to actually kill this boss. We've got the Tamer instead of the Enduring Legacy. So I'm doing 13 instead of 20 big number crits and to this thing and everything like that. So don't judge this build off what you're seeing. But anyway, I've got no reason to even kill this boss. What are we even doing here? I was just showing off the reflect that, yeah, this dude can do it. If you care to actually bring in guns that are effective too. Like that. But we don't need to kill him. He doesn't have anything for me at this point. We don't have any morphosis for him or anything. We're farming Dead Brides one. I have no opinion on what's best in the game. I haven't touched half of them. I only have a few. And I've only put anything in. The only ones I've even just started investing into is just a couple, and I haven't even got them. This is the only one I've got leveled up that you can see. So I could only give you an opinion on this weapon here, and I don't even have it fully leveled with catalysts and everything. That's the thing with this game. It's way too grindy to have. For me, it'll take months before I even touch it, half of the weapons in the game, to be honest with you. I'll spend months working on this weapon before I go on to another weapon. Same with this weapon. I'd like to know how good this weapon is with Lepic's buff. And that having a higher fire rate, double this thing's firearm attack on a buff, that's going to get bigger buff to each bullet. So when you activate Lepic's ability and things like that, but I don't think anybody in the world has the time to freaking investigate everything within a month of this game. So I'm just slowly chipping away at these weapons, but it's a long grind. I also want to get this one leveled up too and work on this and have a look into this, because this one looks like it's going to be really powerful, especially again with Lepic's ability buffing all of the all of its stuff, and its unique abilities. Bombardment will get buffed from Lepic's ability and everything too, so potentially it could be good. Another question off topic of this game, however, does the redacted gun glitch still work on Warzone? Yeah, last I checked. The one with the banned account, I've got a tutorial on it, and I'm not making another one. My Call of Duty videos died off. There's not enough people searching for Call of Duty content for tutorials on it for it to be worth me putting all that time into those anymore. That's the stage Call of Duty's at. You know, all games come to a point where you no longer need guides for the game and you can just play it. Well, that's where Call of Duty's at. Nobody needs my content for that game anymore. Even if I come up with an awesome glitch for Call of Duty, it's irrelevant because no one needs that glitch, because everyone has all the items they need now in Call of Duty. Everyone has the guns unlocked. Everyone has a camo unlocked, you know? So now it's just to the point where the Call of Duty videos are worthless, even to the viewers. So I've moved on. I'm now on First Descendant. So I've got a tutorial on on how to do the banned glitch, but the fact is there's not enough people that care about that anymore to keep reproducing that video.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Divine Punishment. Python. Ooh, not nanotube. I think I need this one. Look, another crystallization catalyst. The problem is not getting those. I can craft these like crazy. The problem is leveling the guns to use these. That's the problem. Hope you do something for BO6. I own BO6, but whether or not I continue glitching COD will be up in the question. Call of Duty glitches don't really do well, and I've learnt that over the time. Over 5 years of creating content, I see what content does well and what content's just a complete flop. And over 5 years, Call of Duty, all of those videos, because they're glitches and they get patched within a week, they're all flopped. So anything else I produce that's not a Call of Duty glitch is standing way up above any Call of Duty glitch video. So Call of Duty glitch videos are no longer a priority because they're just dead content. And the fact of how Call of Duty is, Call of Duty doesn't look after its player base. People that are watching me for Call of Duty videos on Modern Warfare 2019 are no longer watching me now. So, you know, that's just how Call of Duty works. People don't need it. So I have to move to where current stuff is. People are currently in the need for guides and content on the First Descendant, so that's where I am. I might go back to Call of Duty BO6 when it comes out, because there might be a need for it. But in that saying, I might not be in the mindset to go back to COD because of where COD's going, and with skill-based matchmaking, I no longer have fun playing it. And if I don't have fun playing a game, I won't be finding you guys glitches for it. I'll go play something else I have fun doing. Call of Duty's just in a bad state. Not fun to play anymore. It's boring at this point. I need those gold things.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Oh, what? Where's the big ones? I want to optimize my gun too, so I need things like this. 20,000. See, it's just stupid numbers. 2,000 high precision exchange component material used. How do I get that? Dismantle weapons. Okay. Hopefully I got heaps of weapons I can dismantle. I do. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Dismantle. 218. Oh no, what did I get? Did I get enough? What do you like to make content wise? Tutorials. That's what most of my stuff is. Glitches are only because, well, that's a tutorial. I love teaching people and helping people in whatever way. So guides, tutorials, whatever's helpful. I like being helpful. So at the moment, that's why I'm here trying to figure out the best builds and trying to find out cool builds and guides, because that's fun. Still can't build it. How far off am I? Huh. 3. I need 3 more. Back up. Bye-bye. It didn't even give me one. Man. Hopefully I got one in Lost and Found that I can dismantle. Yes. $17. There we go. Now we can craft those.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Yes. As many of those as we can get. Because we want to optimize our enduring legacy.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
I'm impatient. I want that now. Don't recommend doing that, but I'm impatient. I want it now. Okay. Firearm attack we want. We don't want that. I do want that, because those are the 2 that we want on it. Okay, and we're going for... I want bonus attack versus Colossus, and I want fire attack on this. Or crit damage, but I need fire attack. Oh. Do I lock that in? No. Electric... Nope. Get rid of that. Don't want that on there. Chill. Far out. See, I just wasted all of that to get nothing better. And that's the dumb side of RNG. And that's the frustrating side of this game. I could probably do this for days and days and days and never get anything. I could probably do that same task over and over again and never get the item because of RNG. They need bad luck protection or something. Because this is the side of where we're just put on a standstill on this game. I'm progression locked because of our RNG. Like, I can't get this because of RNG. I can't get this because of RNG. I'm getting fucking 100 fucking other things and not... They need to also make it that you don't re-get shit that you don't need, like this. Why is it giving me duplicates of Ultimate Lepic Stabilizer? I can only build Ultimate Lepic once. Why would they not make it so it can't give it to me a second time? Same with this. You would never ever use more than one, but they're making it drop 100 fucking times. Like, developers, optimize your game, please. Could be so much better. Oh.
What do you need?
Damn it, so all of that just wasted. 2,000 resources, about how many guns I had to craft to get all those resources, to craft that thing, a whole hour's waiting, plus, but not waiting, real money currency to buy the item, to do something to get absolutely zero anything out of it. No progress. So today's grind has been quite a lot we've done, but we've made zero progress. We haven't made any improvement to our gun whatsoever. That's why I'm not making much progress, because of that. Oh. So the ideas are there, but actually grinding out your gun is another fucking story. I'd love to ultimately have multiple catalysts on this gun and have it doing high damage, so then I could put it to the test with this. But in reality, it's probably going to be a month before I'm at that point. If not more. Man, I get RNG defeated too sometimes. Like right now, I just get fucking defeated. I'm like, I've done this mission 7 times now and not got this item. I'm like, why do I want to do it again? I'm just not going to get that item the next time I do it too. I'm just wasting my time. I'm defeated on it. I don't want to keep doing it. It's so easy too. It's like, I can walk through and stand there and not die. They need to optimize it. Like, if I up the difficulty, maybe I have better chances and I remove the RNG or something. They need to do something like that. Like, you can do this on hard mode or double the difficulty, 4 times the difficulty, and then you have a chance to absolutely guarantee what you want. To pick a reward. They should make that. You double the difficulty or quadruple the triple difficulty, make it 4 times as hard, and then you can pick your reward, guaranteed. Something like that. But this system they've got at the moment is just fatiguing. That's why people are starting to... I've seen people where they're losing part, starting to lose their player base. This is why. RNG is stopping me from being able to create my builds. Executioner. That has no better chance of getting it than these. So that's the dumb side of it too. Even harder content doesn't improve my chances. It's... Is that a mission monster? No, complete. I just don't feel like doing this mission 100 times. It doesn't challenge me. And it's a 30-minute mission. This is the other side of it. $30-minute mission that you have to do 30 times to get some item that's you need 5 of, because I got to do this whole lot 5 times to get this gun to where it needs to be. I need to shorten that grind. I'm never going to do that grind for that gun. It's too long. I'll just do this grind, and then probably by the time I max this gun out, I'll be over the grind. What's to do now? Just gotta go. Oh, I gotta continue with this grind. I gotta go and do the Valby shit, boring circles, I guess. Valby. This gun. On weapon proficiency. Firearm proficiency. This is the only reason why I'm not leveled up. I find this too boring to continuously just keep doing. I like the trying to figure out builds and doing all that number thing, putting this module in and all of that stuff, trying to figure out what goes with what and stuff like that. That's all really fun. But the developers have fucking idiotly fucking locked it behind a stupid, tedious, fucking spending hours doing circles to be able to do all of that shit. They need to get this fucking shit out of the game. Make it so we don't have to fucking do 100 levels just to test different types of ideas. It would be so much more fun if I could just go along and I just put things together and try different things and try and come up with different builds and stuff. But you can't, because you got to spend 3 months doing circles on this before you can. Literally got to come here and do circles around here for hours and hours and hours for like a week to be able to actually start building things. That's the downside of this game that I hope they actually improve. I don't know whether it was something as you level up or something, they make it so you get more XP or something. I don't know how they do about it. Maybe they make it so once you put a catalyst, each time you put a catalyst in your gun, it lowers the amount of XP required for that gun to go up each level. That would be the best thing. Don't increase XP gains, just cut in half the gun's XP requirements per level after you add a catalyst. So then if you add 5 catalysts into your gun, you do 4 circles around, your gun will pretty much go like 4 levels because it doesn't require much XP to go up levels. That sort of thing I think would work really well, you get me? Not this fucking shit though, where we have to spend like, I don't know, 3 hours going around circles just to add 1 catalyst. And then we have to come and spend another 3 hours doing circles just to do another catalyst. Take 10 hours of doing circles in this area here just to be able to get our gun to where we want it. You need to combine 4 purple cerulean items for 7% chance and you'll get it. Oh, what's that about? What's that getting? I'm so lazy. What was that referring to? Oh, we got a few levels. But this is just the tedious side of it. You just got to do circles and circles and circles to level up my gun. And we need to be able to have harder dungeon content and stuff like that. I know, more challenging dungeon content. Like the option to make it way more challenging to get your better rewards, to remove RNG. I reckon you should be able to triple the difficulty to remove the RNG and guarantee pick a reward. That would be cool. Make the difficulty to a point where you would need a grunty build to be able to get through it. But if you can get through it, then you get to pick your rewards, and then you don't. Then that could be the endgame dungeons where there's items that you just can't get because you got bad luck. Well, then you build up to the point being able to do the endgame dungeons, and then you just pick that item. I think something like that would be good. Whereas there's one dungeon, and then you can do that dungeon. It's real hard, and then from that dungeon you can pick any reward from any other dungeon in the game. You know, like an in-game special dungeon. You need to combine 4% shot focus. I'm not sure what one that mod is. Is that the rocket launcher mod? That got patched, that one, eh? Oh, wait, there, I've got equipped on Lepic. Yep. You need to combine 4 purple cerulean items. Oh, does it not drop from... I don't think I got my one from combining purple items, because I never combine purple items. I've never combined purple items ever. I have only ever combined gold and red ones. Level 16, so we're slowly getting there. I might have a few. We can go and have a look at some combining. You're in missions. I'm not on a mission. I think I've got quite a bit there to... Oh, I don't know. I think I've been farming a couple of these hard bosses. Not really farming them, but killing them while I've been working on this Lepic build. Testing it out over again. I might have a few Transcendent mods there to combine. We'll have a look.
Welcome to the modules lab.
Oh, yep. We got heaps. We got stacks of heaps of them. Oh, gosh. You see, I clearly farming the hard bosses, eh? Okay, so we'll just chuck in 4 of these. And we got... Oh! I needed that, though, when we had the Kyle glitch, man. That's what I was trying to get, and I couldn't get it. And now that the Kyle glitch is patched, I get this. Damn it. I wanted that for Kyle back then. Back when there was the one-shot glitch out. Massive signification. Apply moisture. Buster shift. Tidal wave. Cold cohesion. Singing water. Mass signification. Explosive propaganda. Why has it got a tick on it? Why has it got a tick on it? I'm confused. I have no idea why that's got a tick on it. That's nothing else has ticks on it. Why does that one? It gives me that again. It's trolling me. I wanted that the other day. I couldn't get it. Hey, that's a car. That's a Lepic one, isn't it? Overclock no longer inflicts burn, inflicts weaken regeneration instead. Wait. Can I incorporate that into this bossing build? If I get rid of this and I add that into there, if that doesn't half the damage, and it makes it so that does that do some sort of anti-buff? Wait. Oh, was it not a Lepic? I thought it was Lepic. I'm confused. Oh, was it only ultimate Lepic? Oh. Sad face. No. Lepic. Overclock no longer inflicts burn. I'm on Lepic. Why is it not there? Can someone explain that? Ah. Because I'm an idiot. That explains everything. We've got power unit charge, that's what we've been using, but this. Now, let me... just fuck this out of here for now. And try it in here. Okay. Boom. Does it affect the damage? Oh, wait, what? Does this not do... oh, only 370%. Oh, get that out of there. Oh, wait, no, that was off the other thing. Put that in, back out, and then come back in. Okay. Now, that's doing 2,700. And this will make it decrease his HP recovery. HP recovery out of combat stack, decrease. Shield recovery, decrease. HP recovery, decrease. Shield recovery, decrease. Hero. Wait, so does that mean that I need to upgrade that heavily and incorporate that into my build?
Might be out of job, right?
Bossing has... Okay, so... Full expansion, take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Those two stay on. Nimble fingers go in. No, not nimble fingers. Strong mentality. Okay. Increase HP. No, we won't worry about that for now. Tension. Concentration. Emergency measures. Battle stamina. I'm missing something. Save. Oh, dangerous ambush. I'm not gonna get it in there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Here's our battle stamina. Oh wait, we want our mentality. $14 emergency measures up to 14.
Welcome to the modules lab.
Whatever, we'll just try this like this. I just want to test this because this could be potentially something cool. Curious. This is just going to be the test for this one, but that module will not affect the damage of his blast, but it's going to make his blast have lots of extra effects where it stops them from being able to regenerate and all those things. Maybe that will counter the Devourer's regenerating. If you don't instant kill him. Just curious. Okay. Didn't one shot him that time, that was interesting. Long. Too far away or something? Oh no, I've taken some of the crit damages in that off it. Okay. So we can still destroy him fast. I wonder whether this will be really useful later on in the other bosses which you and all the other bigger boss fights later on which you'll need to debuff. Because that's applying a big debuff while just deleting them. Maybe that could work. Damn it. I'm meant to be using a completely different Transcendent mod, but this mod I just got looks pretty cool. Hey, this is how this game goes. I didn't have this mod, now it's changing my build. I want to build on that, but I'm in the build middle. I haven't finished off the one I'm doing. But that just kind of will improve this build. Could turn into this. Inflicts weaken regeneration instead. I want to actually get in and test that again on the Devourer, but this time I want to let him do his healing phase. I want to see whether this makes him not heal at all. He might just heal really stupidly slow. But I don't want to insta-kill him here. I want to hurt him enough to put him into a state, but we don't want to insta-kill him here. Stop. I don't want to kill him. Okay, go into your heal state. Oh, so it stays on him. That debuff stays on him, but it's going to run out. So it's not going to stay on him for too long. Okay. And he doesn't have that on him now. Okay. So I need to save that for just before he goes into that state. I don't know. Maybe that's not going to really have much use unless later on in DLC they add more bosses with which you need to debuff, I guess. Yeah. Not much need to debuff this dude. Just kill him. I got so many catalysts, I might as well just throw one into this. What am I going to build it with? Not weak point. I guess I throw an A into here. I guess I throw an A in. Okay, so we got an A in there. Weak point can get out of there. We don't want weak point in there. Fire rate. There we go. Now we got fire rate with some of that. Now we're doing lots more damage on that. Ooh, and then we're going to do way more damage when we're Lepic as well. Let's do this for a second. Because I still don't have the perfect reactor. See, still nothing. There's still, this game's so grindy. You can spend hours grinding this stuff and not get the item you're after. Just get 100 times of junk. Is this a different to what it was yesterday? Okay, so right here. Let's test out our new improved Thundercloud. The cool thing about this Lepic build, this gun build, is we're going to be able to just swap between any gun because he buffs any gun. It's not going to be specific to one gun. Yeah, this gun feels good now. This is hard mode, eh? Yeah. Yeah, this feels good. Oh, yep. Starting to come together. Starting to come together. Just need more catalysts on our weapons. We're here to get reactors. I need to go through and delete all this crap. And collect up our burning reactors, because that's what we're here for. Man, this Lepic gun build, it feels so good. I reckon we might be on something.
We need to find out how the Vulgus used this.
What the fuck happened? The game just crashed. This game, man. If my Xbox isn't shutting down, the game's crashing out like that and all sorts. But hey, it's okay. I'm used to all of that from Call of Duty. It doesn't bother me. The game's still better than Call of Duty. Now, I'm definitely going to continue on with this gun build. This just starting to feel so good. Man, I might have to keep building up on my thunder cage now. Makes mobbing so well. I might try and ditch Bunny for the missioning and try and make Lepic a do-it-all. So the gun build, because of the thunder cage, He can do all mobbing. That's decent DPS for a Thunder Gauge too. It's getting there. Wait, what's this missing? I'm missing something now. 6 more. Electric. Electric priority. Quick attack. Nope. Critical hit damage. Critical hit damage. That helps, I guess, an extra 8% for no, I'm electrocuting everything. Hello, I subscribe now. Can you take my account on Warzone and help me do the bundle glitch? No. Sorry. I don't do that. I'm not putting other people's accounts onto my Xbox. And that glitch is, to the most part, patched. There's only some bundles you can do that with. And that's, you only do that with. That's a glitch that's only for groups of friends to be able to help each other out in their small groups in IRL. Not a glitch to be giving your account to randoms online. That's my advice for you. Some exploits are not for everybody, and that's one of them. Same with the banned account glitch. They're just not for everybody. Oh no, that's at the max. Increase that more. No, but having ammo is good. I gotta go through these, but because they're on medium only, can I do it on hard? No hard. Oh, it doesn't want... Oh, that's hard. I own 4. Oh, but it's the obstructor, isn't it? Wait, what? No, I'm confused. Where was I? Here. But that's the obstructor. Nobody wants to go and verse the obstructor. That's just stupid. You're forced to with dumb mechanics. And if you don't get the battle with other people, it's just, you get insta-killed. What is this one? Let's go do this. We might get it from that. If we do, that would be clutch. %. Oh, wait. Where do I claim that amorphous? Really? At this fusion reactor. Where is the fusion reactor? Void fusion reactor, sterile lands, restricted zone. Oh, now I'm just being silly, eh? Void fusion reactor, sterile lands, restricted zone. More specimen, I've got it. Classified area, Vulgus thing. Restricted zone, where's restricted zone? Oh, here. So is it this one? Is it this one? Morphous pattern 8. Oh, what is that? So it must be that. Must be that. Man. Is it number 8? Number 8, it is that. Okay. We go there. We do that. Hopefully we get it from this. Overdoing that silly long mission that's nothing can even hurt me in. That has 2 missions that just make you stand in a point for them in 5 minutes. That's the other downside to it. It doesn't challenge you, but it wants you to stand still in a little circle for 4 minutes or something. There's link pattern. Cool. Got everything. We're not going to muck around with this boss. We're just going to destroy it. I mean, see, that's a heavy boss. They're just, the stuff's so easy. It's just the RNG making you have to do easy stuff that doesn't challenge us. I won't get it. Woosah, those ones, eh? They just don't give it to us. I don't want that. This is the side of this game that's annoying. I want that. They need to give us a way to actually just select, do a task, and specifically, purposely get that. We should be able to select it as the reward. Fuck this fucking chance of RNG to just get... For all we know, these chances are lying to us too. They're not that chances that they say here. Those are just random fucking visual numbers they put there. Just to make you satisfied, to make you think you got a chance when you don't. Same with this one. This one's just as hard. $67. I've done that multiple times. I don't get it. I get everything else out of it. One here, multiple times. I don't get it. I'm just at a standstill on my build for now. So, yeah, guys. That's where I am. I'm literally standstilled because of our RNG and drop rates. I just can't carry on. I'm grinding the same missions over and over again and just getting the same rewards that I don't need. And not getting the reward I'm after. Tedious long grind. So hopefully in the long run we'll get this completed. This is the build for Lepic himself. I wouldn't go the reason I wouldn't go catalyzing this build too much is because then you would go off when you want to be able to be bossing. So for my Lepic, for how I have it, I actually think this might be the build that you would want, because this is your bossing build that can destroy bosses in seconds like he's seen. And then when you're not doing that, you can swap to this build, and then you can use this build for mobbing and for missions. But also later on, when you get gruntier weaponry and your weapons start getting up there with it, this build here will shine through past this build for bossing later on because of the survivability and the ability to buff all your weapons and stuff later on. So I think that later on, so you would have this build to get through bossing earlier, and this would be the secondary later on build for bossing and mobbing afterwards, because you'd get this later on as well. So that's my ideas and my way of building it, and I'm building this one up to it at the moment, and this one seems to be going really well for mobbing. But that's where we're at, and I'm using this set, the Annihilator set, instead of the Slayer set, because this one's boosting firearm attack instead of skill power, which is what we're after. And because we're using that, want heaps of health, because when we're at low health, we actually have a boosted firearm attack. So we're all about boosting this right here, our firearm attack and everything. And the reason boosting firearm attack is so powerful is because things like this, you get element damage added on as a percentage of your firearm attack. So if you have a higher firearm attack, say 52% more firearm attack, I'm getting 52% more firearm attack to get elemental damage from. So my chunk of elemental damage added onto my attack is bigger than if I didn't have that firearm attack. So my firearm attack isn't only doing that, it's also adding on as effect, making me get more elemental damages, it's making me do bigger crit damages and everything, all because we're having this active. And the build is all about having this active all the time. So you're trying to get the cooldowns to the same as the duration for this. For some reason, something's changed in here. Oh yeah, because we've got this in. So I just mucked it around, I think. And we've got the duration a little bit less. So the cooldown is 10 seconds and the duration is 9 seconds. But I could swap around this here. So if we just swap this around a bit, we could get the duration up a bit longer by having a duration on our reactor. So like that, put a skill duration. I can't do it because we're getting attacked by something. But with that said, that's how you do it, guys. That's my intention in the future, is to continue building up, to be able to buff guns and stuff like that, because then all of these different weapons will be able to really shine when they're used with Lepic. But guys, I'm going to end the stream here. This tedious battle has me RNG defeated for now. I can only repeat the same missions where, look, I'm just standing here getting killed, shot at. Where it's not a matter of the missions are hard. They don't even challenge us, and this is what the missions are like that I have to grind out to make myself gruntier in Endgame, which kind of is silly, because you shouldn't have to grind out early game content constantly when you're in Endgame, trying to get grunty to take on an in-game boss. But hey, is what it is, eh? So that's this, and that's where we're at. And the potential of this is pretty high, as you're seeing. You don't take this build off my gun build. This is all me and just putting things, slapping things together, seeing what's working for what I have at this time. And this can improve a lot and change a lot. Every individual gun can change and improve a lot. What this build is about is this here, and having this active all the time. And then you can go for gold and put in whatever weapon suits your play style. So if you want LMGs, go LMGs. If you want SMGs, go SMGs. You want this so you can just have that bombardment coming out, go with that. But for now, this is all I have, and this is what I'm going with. So that is this, guys, and I'm pretty much going to end the stream here. So appreciate all that have come along and checked this out. And if you guys have any input on this build, or you guys find something out and you guys might be able to test this out with other guns or what you have and improve something, can let me know. So if you guys have anything to say, let me know in the comment section. Keep being awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.